got schooled. That's a good lesson in keeping your concentration, which I wasn't. And I almost lost a fish because of it. I'd gone down a long stretch of undercuts, and I'm doing it because it's pretty calm. It's 85 degrees, and if I hit the right patch, it's gonna probably be a lot of fish. But I just kind of got in a trance, and I kept pitching. There, I started looking the other way, and I pulled up to like reel in, and my line was running off to the side. I got lucky with the hook set, but now we finally got that first fish. Maybe there'll be some more on this stretch. And I'm throwing a 3/8 ounce Grassmaster and a salt bug on the end, 40-pound braid, my Destroyer P5 FMJ full metal jacket, 7'3" jig rod, and a Tatula Elite 7.1 reel. And I'm just going along here, pitching into the little nooks and crannies, the points. And if I can find a spot where I can pitch it in there and let the line rest against the cattail edge, I kind of yo-yo that jig up and down and just kind of keep it in place, but moving up and down. And a lot of times those fish will swim from way back under there and come up there, suck that jig in, and then they go 50 miles an hour back up underneath the undercuts, and you got to wrestle them out of there. Dropping down to a 1/4 ounce jig. Slower fall, smaller profile. It might give these finicky fish just that little extra time to come out there and grab it. So I made a change to that 1/4 ounce jig. In the second pitch, I got a fish. Now I don't know if that's just lucky or what the odds are, but I just pitched that other jig about 1,000 times for a few fish, and we just got that one. We'll keep throwing it to see. There we go. There we go. This is a little different over here. This has some stuff blown in on the top. It's like a foam weed, and it's easy to go right through it, and it doesn't hang up. And right away, we got a nice dark black bass. There's a lot more of that right up here, so we'll keep fishing and see what happens. Oh man, I saw that one swim out. That's a nice one there. Holy cow, look at that. Oh, look at that. That 1/4 ounce weight made all the difference here. The second we switched it from a 3/8 to a 1/4, which isn't much of a difference, but you can definitely see it with your eyes when it's falling in the shallow water. Look at that. Nice fish. Oh, he just punched a big fish right there. Oh, look at that. We're fishing small little rivers that are coming out of all our natural lakes. And it's hot, light breeze, 85. Stuff is thick. You can see it around here. We're taking a 3/4 ounce punch weight and a salt bug, flipping hook, big rod. We're catching big fish. Way in there. Oh man. Oh. Look at that. I got him over that junk. That was thick. That Atlas just absolutely beat him. It's just overgrown everywhere. But man, if you see bog, even if it's got thick cattails, rice, all sorts of junk blowing in around it, those fish still love to hold next to that. Oh man, this is crazy. We found that one bog blown way up in this thick stuff, and the fish are just gravitating towards it. There's current out here about 20 feet from it. Those fish are all relating to that bog. I got that Arsenal Fishing tungsten, the flipping weight. It's a 3/4 ounce, and the assault bug from Arsenal Fishing. We're gonna quick go through rigging this punch weight. Make sure you get that weight on there. Point side, go through the hole, go down the shank. I pinch with my thumb. I'm gonna wrap 4 to 5 times. I like to leave a little bit of a tag there, so in case it slips just a hair, it's not gonna slip all the way out. Okay, then the last thing is to put that rubber peg through there, pull it tight, trim it. I got my assault bug ready. Put it up that hook. And that little keeper underneath there is gonna hold it up there. Bury the tip, slide the weight down, and we're ready to go. And here's a picture of those assault bugs. 4.3 inches, you can trim them down if you want. Oh. Holy smokes. Again, it's just choked. But the second we found current blown up against a little cattail bog, there's a fish laying there. It's almost too easy once you figure out that pattern. Bait and food coming by quick, and they have to make a millisecond decision. Am I going to eat it or aren't I? Because if they choose not to, they're going to miss it and it's going to go right by. Oh. I hope you're enjoying these fish catches as much as I am, because it's narrow water, a little wider than the boat, thick with current, and these fish smashing it. If you're fishing hot conditions with a lot of weed growth, find some current. I found this little river, and it's not much. There's not much current. It's overgrown, but I'm looking for the deepest water, and I'm punching through the thick stuff and getting the fish. If you like my content and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And as always, underneath my video, there's a description, and it's got a bunch of links for all the products that I'm using right now. The weights, the hooks, the baits, the rod, reel, line, stuff on the boat. Very easy to go get. Doesn't cost you anything to click those links and buy it, but it does help me out so I can keep producing these videos and content for you. If you have any questions on this technique, any comments, please leave them for me. Until next time, good luck on the water.